get started in just a minute. Cool. Let's go live. All right. All right, what's up, what's up? We'll just give it one more minute since I kind of jumped on a little bit late. But yeah, we're gonna go through our Pilates program, our Pilates-based class. So it's based out of Pilates principles, but we integrate things like high intensity interval training, strength training, and just a little good old fashioned, cardio to get your body up and feeling amazing and really increase the ability to be able to get some results and minimize injury because we work with low impact but high intensity. So you still really get your heart rate up there, but you minimize that potential for injury by keeping it a little bit more on the low impact side. So as always with all practices, it's really important that you listen to your body, right? So if you need to take rest, take rest. If you need to drink water, drink water. If you need to skip a set, like all of the things, feel free. There'll be options to add on. There'll be options to dial back. And so you'll just take the time to adjust accordingly. Have a goodie in store for you. I haven't gotten to teach Pilates in a few weeks. So this will be fun. I did have some special request stuff to put in there from Tammy. She didn't want me to miss you guys missing out. Tammy will be back next week. She's just working through a little knee injury, and so I always err on the side of caution when it comes to those things. So she's taking a rest, but we're gonna make sure you feel good. So just give it couple more seconds, 30 seconds or so, and then we'll get started. I will grab my water because I feel like I'm going to need that today. So you'll just need your mat, your water, a towel. If you don't already have those things, grab it and then meet me back on the mat. All right, let's do it. Hopefully you've got all your stuff. We're gonna lay back on our mats. If you haven't started your counter, turn that watch on, whatever you got, and lay back. We'll just start by laying on your mat. You can open up your feet comfortably, relax your shoulders, let your hips fall heavy into the floor. Taking these first few moments of breath. Just for a few moments here at the beginning of your practice, notice your breath, notice your body. Do you have more energy? Do you have less energy? Are there things that are bothering you or not? No judgments, no criticisms. This is just a moment to kind of check in with you. It's also a moment for you to kind of remind yourself of what you want and need out of your practice. Are you looking to gather energy, or are you looking to release it? Are you working on building strength, or are you working to build stamina? Maybe all sorts of things. It might be a combination of a lot, and that's okay. Maybe you're not quite sure why you got on your mat today, but you just felt like you needed to, and honestly, that is just as good as any other reason. Any reason is a good reason to get on your mat. So let's start with a few breaths together. And so take a moment to exhale completely. And then breathe in a full breath, fill up. Big exhale out your mouth. Let it go. Let it be audible. Again, inhale, big breath in. Fill, 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 fill. Exhale, let it go. One last one, breathe in. And big empty style exhale, let it out. All right, let's start with spinal articulation. Bend your knees, stack your knees right over the tops of your heels. Keep your knees and your feet about hip width distance, 6 or so inches. Feet parallel and flat to the floor. Relax your arms by your side. Take a nice big breath in with your spine flat to the floor, and then on your exhale, slowly tuck your pelvis towards you. Lift and peel each vertebra up and off your mat. So you're lifting till about your shoulder blades, and work to keep your shoulder blades down and pressed into the floor. Shoulders and shoulder blades. So think about your front rib heads, pull them down. So as you pull your front rib heads down, you might be able to squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Keep your knees and hips in pretty much that same sort of straight line and firm up the front side of your body. Keep your hips lifted and start to memorize this sensation. This is the top of your bridge. Take a nice big breath in. And then on your exhale, you'll just reverse out. So gently release your spine to the floor. Really, really slow. Keep your breath long, seeing if you can kind of time it. As your tailbone reaches the mat last, your exhale finishes. We'll set up to do it again. Big breath in, fill up. Keep your hips on the floor. On your exhale, start to make your lift. Tuck your pelvis towards you. Lift and peel each vertebra up and off the mat. Really, really take your time. And this way, you're creating this mind and body connection, helping to wake up your body and your mind simultaneously. Really start to fire things up here. So press through the soles of your feet. Notice your toes. Release. Squeeze your glutes, pull your front rib heads down. Find pressure even through your heels. Lift your hips one more time. Inhale, big breath. All right, exhale nice and slow. Take your time. And then tailbone to the mat. Okay, we got one more. Hips on the floor for your inhale. Use your exhale. Tuck, curl, lift. Peel each vertebra off the mat, squeeze your glutes. Roll your shoulders down your back, press down through your shoulder blades. Tops of your ribs pull down towards your pelvic bones. Squeeze your glutes firmly, press through the soles of your feet. Find a little bit of tension on your inner thighs. Not that you squeeze them all the way together, but there's a little tension, like you could pull them towards each other. And this way you're working to keep your knees in line with your hips so they don't bow out to the side. Glutes tight, abs strong, big breath. All right, use it nice and slow, roll down. Already noticing how incredible you feel, right? Breath, movement, engagement, it's so good. Tailbone comes to the mat last. Little wiggles or shakes if you need it. You can kind of rotate from side to side, wiggle through your knees a little bit, maybe knees into the chest. Okay, we're gonna come into this same position and get our bridges started. So getting the body warm right from the midline, little quad, little glute action. Knees in line with your hips, feet parallel again, relax your shoulders down your back. Big breath in. Hips are low, exhale, hips up. Inhale your hips lower to hover. So there's like inch, quarter of an inch in between your hips and the floor. Exhale, hips lift. Inhale, lower and hover. Start to move with your breath. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, lower and hover. Find your exhale top, your inhale as you hover, always maintaining control. And you want to work to your rhythm. So that might mean the rhythm of your music. Make sure that it also means the rhythm of your breath. Really squeeze your glutes firmly at the top. Think about your glutes turning on. Big push, lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Find a little engagement of your abdominals. Really squeeze your glutes firmly. Focus on your breath and your movement happening simultaneously for 5 more. 4, and you'll keep your hips lifted. You have 3. 2. Last one, keep your hips lifted, come up high onto your toes. You can adjust the feet in a little bit if you need to. Keep your hips high, abs are strong, and then heels lower and lift, lower and lift. Just your heels are in motion. Do your best to keep your hips lifted. Notice if your feet are really far back, the knees might feel like they're jutting out in front of you, and then it's really hard to bring the heels down. So make sure that your knees are still over the tops of your heels. You're just taking the weight out of the kneecap, out of the knee area, and really send the work to your glutes. Keep your hips lifted, your calf muscles. Start to think about that turning on, firing up. Getting your body to turn on so your body works as a team. And then no one's carrying too heavy of a load. Everybody's doing their part. Abs are strong, glutes are tight. Good. Just your heels are lifting and lowering. And then the last thing that you want to start to bring your attention to is the distribution of weight on your feet. So make sure you can really start to bring some body's weight to your big and your second toe. This will help to wake up your inner and outer arches, wake up your ankles, obviously your calf muscles. Keep your hips lifted. We got 5 more here. 5. In 4, heels will stay high. 3, 2, keep your heels lifted. Lower your hips to hover. Little gap in between your hips and the floor. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, they hover. Exhale, big lift. Lower, squeeze at the top. Keep your heels hovered off them at any amount. This is not about how high you can get your heels. This is about the distribution of weight in your 10 toes. So draw the body's weight to your big and second toe. Start to notice your inner thighs fire up. Really wake your body up. Good. Hover, lift. So you just get a little fuller range of motion. 5 more. 4, and we're going to do our favorite part. 3, we pulse. 2, last one, keep your hips lifted, just start pulsing. So the pulse is happening from a squeeze and release of your glutes. Squeeze, release style. So not a thrust, it's a squeeze, release, creating these like tiny little movements. You get really compact muscles this way, so muscles that are close to the bone, important for supporting and stabilizing the body, really good for low back tension, tightness, things like sciatica. I credit these bridges to healing so much of my low back pain. Squeeze. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. That's it. Knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Little shake if you need it, and then we go wide. We're going to go outside the width of your hips. Make sure your toes turn out a little bit, and hands are by your side. Once we get going, you can totally readjust if you need to. Work your knees as wide as you can. Really good hip opener here. So here we go. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, lower and hover. Exhale, drive through the soles of your feet. Lift your hips. These are wide. Lower to hover. With your breath. First few, make those little micro adjustments if you need to. Really squeeze the top. Really keep your knees wide. So you're getting into the outsides of your glutes and your quads. Big push at the top, lower to hover. Big push at the top, lower to hover. Find your breath, squeeze and lower, squeeze and lower. Find your rhythm, squeeze and lower. Hips are lifted. Notice if your knees start to pull out at all. Pull in at all. You want to keep them wide over your knees. Nice strong breaths. Let's do 5 more. 4 and 3. You'll keep your feet flat. 2 more. Last one, keep your hips up and just pulse up. So it's tiny little pulses to the ceiling. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Knees are wide. Breath is full. Push up, 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 up. 10 more pulses like this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to your full range. Lower your hips to hover. Drive up and squeeze. Just 5 to rinse it out. 3 more. 2, and we'll set up for calf raises. Here we go. Keep your hips lifted. Come up high onto your toes, but alternate right to left. So go right, left, right, left. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep your hips lifted. Glutes tight, abs strong. Again, only your heels are lifting, and just start to pay attention to the distribution of weight. Right? Can you notice your body start to turn on at all? Or do you notice things not turning on? Start to think about it really, really hard. Get the body to wake up. When we don't use certain muscles, they fall asleep. They're like Sleeping Beauty, so you gotta wake them up. Good. You're just the Prince Charming though, so you gotta wake your own body up. Here we go, big breaths, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and both heels lifted. Lower your hips to hover, listen up. Swing them over to the right, lift and squeeze. Lower to hover, swing them over to the left. Hover, squeeze up to the right, hover, squeeze up to the left. Hover, up to the right, hover, up to the left. Keep going, find those big squeeze, hover. Really good for lubricating the hips. Really good for establishing strength, control, and breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take it to the left, to the right, hold it to the right. Pulse up to the right for 10, 9, just the right, 8, 7, find your breath, 6, 5, here for 4, we switch in 3, take it to the left, 2, go to the left, same thing, up, for 10, 9, hit it, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, back to the center, pulse up again, knees wide, straight up, engage both sides, so focus, let's find it right here, pulse it up, strong and steady, go up, 10, 9, push it, 8, 7, find your breath, 6, 5, feel that burn, 4, 3, 2, and 1, there it is, bring it down, knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, a little shimmy and shake if you need it, and we're gonna move into some floor work, so be aware, we're gonna make some little faster transitions than maybe we normally would, so we're gonna have some fun. Let's do it. We're gonna start in a Pilates crunch. So knees will come right over the tops of your hips. Let me just grab this real quick. Knees come right over the tops of your hips. Flex your feet, light touch on your head. You'll peel your shoulder blades off the mat and pulse. And then right away we'll go into flutter kicks. So hands underneath your low back, legs are strong, little kicks. I'm gonna give you the first 3. And then after that, we'll open up the arms, open up the legs, and you'll reach across the body. Reach, reach. Okay, so let's start here. Pilates crunch. Knees over hips, flex your feet, peel your shoulder blades off the mat, and here we pulse. Up, tiny pulses, chin away from your chest. So you get that nice little natural curve in your low back, hitting that base layer of your abs. Just jump right into the center, 10 seconds, and we'll switch into flutter kicks. Light touch on your head, focus on your breath, 5. Last 3, 2, and flutter. Hands underneath your low back, legs are strong. Peel your shoulder blades off the mat, little kicks. So you can flex your feet or point your toes. Totally up to you for this one. Press your low back into the floor really, really firm. Give your glutes a little squeeze so you get quads, glutes, and abs all at the same time. And a little turnout will even start to fire up your inner thighs. So focus, breathe, hello abs. 5 seconds. And we'll set up for those kind of X cross body sit up crunch style. 3, 2, and open up legs. Arms by your side. Here we go. Cross the body. Reach right to the left, left to the right. Good. All the way through. Nice strong reach. You can use the opposite arm to give you a little extra push. If you don't want it, then go both arms. I'm going to use that arm because I already did class today. So this is 3 for me. Last 2. Last one, we go into a side plank. Here we go. Find a side plank. Stack shoulder over elbow. Take whichever variation. You can go top leg in front, hips up. Heel in toe, hips up, or feet stacked, hips up. It's just 20 seconds, so let's go. Lift your hips, reach to your fingertips. Hold your abs in. It moves a little faster, so utilize your time. But if you go and do a couple seconds less, it's not that big of a deal. Get into the posture. Give yourself your best. Move along. In 3, we're on our bellies. In 2, here we go. We flip to the belly. And we'll take swimmers. So reach your arms long, stretch your legs long. Nice big breaths. Peel your chest off the mat and lift your legs and swim, kick, and reach through your arms. This one's for Tamay. Arms long, stretch your legs long. Keep your chest lifted. Reach to your fingertips. Super strong. If you ever need to goal post your elbows, go for it. Or draw them in real close. Be nice to your shoulders. Just 3 seconds and we'll set up our forearm plank. Hold in 3, 2. Here we are. Shoulders over elbows, knees or feet for your plank. Choose to give yourself your best. All right, we're up and we're in it in 3, 2. Let's go. Push it up. Shoulders over elbows. Push the floor away. Little dome in your upper back. Tuck your tailbone under just enough. And firm up your quads. Squeeze your glutes. So you don't have to like tuck it around under a whole bunch where the knees bend. Just a nice little tuck to pull your ribs towards your pelvic bones. In 3 seconds, we'll take grasshoppers. We're on our bellies in 2 and all the way to the floor. Little pillow you can create with your upper body. So upper body relaxes. Bend your knees, flex your feet, push your quads off the mat. Tiny little pulses. Up, up, up. Think about pushing the weight up. And this will just help to pick your glutes up and move them a little higher on your body. Really good for low back tension. Stabilizing the low back. 5 more seconds. Lift, lift. Knees a little wider can make this sometimes a little easier to get into. Legs a little closer. Force your inner thighs to fire up a little bit more. 3, 2, back into a forearm plank. Hold shoulders over elbows. Push the floor away. But we add on. So knees or feet. We'll walk it up. And then we walk it down. Knees or feet. Press up. Press down. Good. So take your time. This is the end of this cycle. So we're going to make it back onto our backs in 5 seconds and set back up for Pilates crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it all the way onto your belly or on your booty. Lay back, knees stack, feet forward, hands behind your head. Hit it. Lift, pulse. Up, up, up. Little pulses. Up, up, up. So the further you get your knees out from you, the more challenge you're going to bring. Never go beyond 90. Really do your best to stay at that knee over hip or a little further out in front of you if you're looking to add challenge. In 3, flutter kicks 2, and legs up. Hands underneath your low back to support you. Press your low back down. C shape in the spine. So upper body lifts, lower body's lifted. Kick. If you need to relax the head back down, totally can. Keep driving down through your low back. Make your legs strong. Make your glutes strong. Find your edge. Focus on breathing as you go. We got about 7 more seconds here. In 3, 2, and release all the way to the floor. Hands by your side. Open it up. Let's reach across the body. 3, 2, here we go. Reach, 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 reach. Big breaths. We're on push, push. Good, so you really get that internal, external oblique action. We reach across the body, upper and lower body in motion. 3 more seconds. 2, we'll set up for a side plank, just opposite, flip sides. And then let's go side plank. Shoulder stacks, elbows stacked, top foot can come in front. Wherever you're at, you're up and you're in. Give it your best side plank. You can always drop to the bottom knee too if you ever need it. Put that in your back pocket. Okay, push the floor away. Have strong hips are lifted, reach through your fingertips. We got about 10 seconds left. It's establishing that strength right through the center line of your body. 3 seconds, and we're on our bellies for swimmers in 2, and then find your flip. All the way to your belly. Reach your arms long, stretch your legs long. Let's go right into it. Chest lifts. Whew, legs lift, go. Reach and lengthen. So get as long as you can. Keep your breath and your focus. Kick, 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 reach, reach, reach. 5 more seconds. Up into a standard forearm plank. Hold knees or feet in 3, 2, and go. Stack it up, bring it up. Push the floor away a little, tuck your tailbone under, find your breath. Strong and steady. Firm up your quads, squeeze your glutes, stay with your breath. Hold that plank nice and strong. Stay with it. I'm just going to check one thing. Strong. 5 more seconds, and we're back onto the belly for grasshoppers in 3, 2, and lower. All the way to your belly. Upper body relaxes. Bend at your knees. Push your heels towards the ceiling. Drive up. 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 Yep, and you can squeeze your knees closer or bring them a little bit wider. Take what you need, more or less. Drive up, up, up. So almost like you're lifting your knees, thighs off the mat, lift and push. And it's kind of one of those ones where you have to put your head in your butt. It's okay, think about it hard. It's not easy. 3, 2, high to low plank. Here we go. Drive it up. Walk it up. Take it down. And then high, low, high. Yep. Take your time. There's no rush from your knees or from your feet. 5 more seconds. Come on. 3. Back to the top. 2. Back to the top. Bring it up. Knees over hips. Flex your feet. Light touch on your head. Go. Lead with your collarbones. Drive up, up, up. Take it forward and up. Big strong breaths. You got it right here. 5 more seconds. Little pulses. Lead with your collarbones. Push it. 3 flutter kicks. 2. Go for your flutter kicks. Hands underneath your low back. Get your legs strong. Peel your spine off the floor. Find your kicks. Drive down through your low back. Really push, 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 push into the floor. Might be different from the couple of sets before. Maybe higher, maybe lower. Got 10 seconds. Focus, focus, focus. We got this. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Legs down. Open up your arms. Let's take it across the body. Use that exhale. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, reach across the body. Inhale. Use that exhale across. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you drive across the body to reach. Big breath. 8 seconds. Come on. Side plank in 3. Keep going. 2. There it is. Last one. Side plank. Stack it back up. Almost there, y'all. Here we go. Press it up. Side plank. Reach through your fingertips. Keep your hips lifted. So if you want to add on a little bit more, you can lift that top leg. Lift it up really high. And then drive your hips forward. It's optional. It's not mandatory, right? So reach through your fingertips. If you want more, take it. If you want less, do that too. Listen up and fill up right here. 5 more seconds. We got to reach through. Big breaths. Top hip comes a little bit forward. Stack it up. 3, 2, and on your belly. Swimmers. Reach your arms long. Stretch your legs long. This round, and then one last one to finish it off. I got to keep it even. 3, 2, you're in motion. Go. Kick and swim. Stretch the top of your head forward. Stretch your toes back. Reach through your fingertips. Keep using your breath as that powerful tool that it is. And we got 3 seconds left. Come on. Standard forearm plank. In 3, 2, let's go. Stack it up. You can take a breath. Reset. 3, 2, go. Press up. Push the floor away. A little tuck of your tailbone under. Stay with it right here. Really actively push the floor away. Little tuck of your tailbone under. Firm up your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Big steady breaths. 3 seconds for down for grasshoppers. Shoot and lower your belly. Upper body, let it relax. Bend your knees. Flex your feet. Here we go. Push up, up, up. Big breaths. Up, up, up. Drive up. Single digits. 5 seconds. 3, 2, high to low plank. Here we go. Forearms. Open up the feet a little bit. Can help. Press up. Control that descent back down. Up. Take a look. As always, you can do this from your knees. Take more, take less. We're in single digits. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Flip it over. Let's finish it off right here. Pilates crunch, last round. Stack it up. Go. Peel your chest off. Shoulder blades off the mat. Start to pulse up. They just soft tap and then drive you back up. Hands can come behind your head, but they can also come out in front, right? As long as you aren't yanking your head. And then you want to lead with the collarbones. Lift, lift, lift. 3 seconds and we're in flutters. 3, 2, and 1. Legs go up, hands underneath your low back. Strong legs, go. Push down through your low back. So you push down through the low back, and then you push your belly button right back down on top. Sometimes I think we take for granted about how challenging that is. We're just like, yeah, do it. People are like, do it. And to actually do it, it takes some effort, like kind of a lot of effort. So if you ever notice your low back start to lift, come back to pushing it down in the floor, even if that means you have to get your legs higher. 3, 2, and legs open, arms by your side. 3, 2, across the body. Let's go. Reach and reach. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Use your breath. You have the power you need. You have the strength you need to do anything you want in this class and outside of it. So you got to dig deep, find it, channel it, go get it. 4 seconds. 3, let's take your side plank to even you out in 2, and then finish it. Side plank, even you out, stack up, 3, 2, lift. So again, you can take the bottom knee down, make those little adjustments, or if you lifted the leg on one side, you gotta lift it on the other. Woo. A little bit top hip comes forward, keep your hips lifted, squeeze your glutes, stay with your breath. All right, just 3 seconds left. We're gonna flip to the belly in 3, 2, and flip. Last set of swimmers, so reach your arms forward, stretch your legs back. Right into it, let's go. Lift. Top of your head forward. Legs are strong, glutes are tight. Big breaths. It's just one foot in front of the other, y'all. Just keep going. Find the most power that you have now to give yourself. Trust that it's enough power. 3, 2, plank. Last forearm plank hold, so jump right in. Knees or feet, take what you need. Focus on your alignment and your breath. And then maybe tell yourself how freaking awesome you are. I think sometimes we forget about how amazingly capable we are, and we just kind of look past it, rush right over the top of it. So tell yourself you're a rock star, because it's true. And then hold for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, to your belly. Last round of grasshoppers. Party on. Upper body relaxes, bend at your knees, flex your feet, drive your heels up, up, up. Big push. You gotta go for it. Lift, lift, lift. Come on. Push, push, push all the way through. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep breathing right here. We're finishing it off. 10 more seconds. Woo. And then in 5, we're gonna finish off that last high to low plank. 3, 2, and 1. Finish it off. Woo. High to low. Drive it up. Walk it down. This is where we finish right here. And get that floor work in. Body warm, body ready. Abs strong. Back supported. That full body workout, y'all. Single digits. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Okay, take a breath. Grab a little sip of water, but stay low to your mat because we're going to start on our bellies. I'm just double check. Make sure things are good. Looking good. Okay, y'all. So we're going to take it back onto the belly. And I'm going to try to get this one back up and running if I can. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start on the belly. And we'll take 4 rounds of deload push-ups. So little goal-posted elbows, I think, work. Lift your upper and lower body. Plant your palms. Press up to your knees or your feet. And then really control your descent all the way back down. Little lift. Nice big push to your knees or your feet. And then really slow on your way down. That's the most important part, is that slow part. And then in between sets, we got 10 seconds. So you can just take a standard Superman hold. Any arm variation you want to play with, okay? Just 4 sets, that's it. It'll go by super fast. So let's do it. 3, 2, and here we are. Upper and lower body lifts. Plant your palms, drive up. Control your descent down. Most important part, this is quality movement here, y'all. Push, super controlled. Lift, big push, all the way to the top. Really control your descent, down, 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 down. Lift, last one, big push. Control, slow, slow, slow. And option hold, Superman, Superwoman, or rest. Take it if you need it. 3, 2, go again. Lift, big push. Nice and slow. 2 of 4, lift, big push. Super slow. Control. Control. And then Superman, Superwoman if you're taking it. Legs up, chest up. Maybe even can play with the arms. Back in push-ups. Last 2 rounds. 3, 2. Let's go. Push. Control. Slow on that way down. You got to resist gravity a little bit. Push. Control. 5 seconds. 3 to 4 right here. That's it. Reach your arms forward. Legs back. Superman, Superwoman if you're holding it. Stretch to the top of your head, fingers and toes. Big length, lots of length. Take up some space here. Come on, reach to your fingertips. 3, 2. Last round. Lift, big push. Control it down. Little lift. Nice big push. Control that descent. Slow, 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 slow. Last one. Control, control, done. Okay, let's make it all the way up to standing. We're gonna jump right into your cardio. Or we are gonna jump right into our cardio. Okay, so we're gonna go half burpee, wide-legged style. So feet will come wider than your hips, turn your toes out. You'll drop low, plant your palms. So you don't need to go low, like hips low. Hips can stay lifted so your heels stay connected to the floor. If they lift, open your feet wider, okay? But you want to keep the feet on the floor. Plant your palms, hips in line with your knees. Step to a plank, step forward to a squat, drive all the way up with a squeeze. You can also hop this back. You'll squat low, plant your palms, hop into a plank, soft hop to a squat, drive up with a squeeze. 4 rounds. This is it. 20 seconds of work. 10 seconds you can work more. You can rest. You can hold a plank or a squat. So let's do this. 3, 2, go. Reach up, squat low, step or hop to a plank, step or hop forward to a squat, drive up with a reach. Lower, option to step. So there's no hop at the end, that way at least one body part is on the floor the whole time. 3, 2, and option to hold a squat. Option to hold a plank. Option to just rest. Take what you need. 3, 2, and back at it. Squat low, reach high, plant, step or hop, drive it up, big push. And then you can pick up the pace when you're ready. Five seconds. 3, 2, and take your choice. Plank, squat, rest. Nice big breaths. 3, 2, do it again. Out, in. This is 3 of 4. Then we're back into our push-ups. So same thing again. Deload push-ups. That little option hold. Single digits. 3, 2, and 1. Take your hold or your rest. We got about 3 seconds. We're gonna go for the last one. And then 3, 2, and go. Let's finish. Drive it up. Upper step. Bring it through. Nice big push. Feet on the floor. Drive through your heels. Big squeeze at the top. We're in single digits. Hallelujah. 3, 2. We go back to the belly. There it is. Go all the way back to your belly. Okay, we set up for your deload push-up. Again, upper body lifts. Big push. 3, 2, lift. Strong push to the top of your push-up. Knees or feet. Really control your descent down. Little lift. Hold your abs in as you go up. So you get a little light, and then control down. Little lift. 5 seconds. One last good one. Make it good. 3, 2, Superman, Superwoman if you're taking it. Otherwise, just rest. That's okay too. Whew. Okay, a little hold. Okay, we go back to it. 3, 2, go. Push. 2 of 4. Control down. Lift. Use that exhale, big push, but really controlled on your descent. I got 10 seconds left. Lift. Control. Just 5. Push. 3, 2, and 1. Option Superman, Superwoman. Or rest. 3, 2, go. Push, top of your push-up. Control it down. Little lift. Strong push. Controlled. Lift. Control. 3, 2, slow. Little hold or rest. One last one. Finish it out right here. 3, 2, go. Last deload push-up. Lift. Push to the top of your push-up, knees or feet. Control your descent down. Take your time. Little lift. Big push. Control. 7 seconds. Slow, 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 slow. 3, 2, bring it up. All right, make it up to standing. Let's hit that burpee again. We're gonna go right into it. 3, arms up. 2, go for it right now. Step or hop to your plank, drive it up. All the way through, big squeeze. Right, you can walk. You can take these planks slower or faster. Planks. Burpees slower or faster. Right, you might have some downstairs neighbors or someone in the meeting, so you gotta keep it a little quieter. It's all good. 3, 2, and take your choice. You can hold a squat, you can plank, you do what you need. Keep listening to your bodies. We'll do it again. 3, 2, go. All the way up. Step or hop, drive it forward. What's really great is you don't have to go super fast. If your body says yes, then do it. But if your body says no, then don't. And you still get so many amazing results from this stuff. You're literally increasing your metabolism when you do burpees. They're incredible. 3, 2, take your choice. Really gets the heart rate lifted. I mean, I'm sure you can feel that. 3, 2, go ahead. Reach. Low. Upper step to your plank. Feet wide. Feet close. Wide again. Drive up. Nice big push, 5 seconds. Little squeeze at the top. 3, 2, take your choice. Squat, plank, rest. Okay, we got one last one. 3, 2, let's finish it off. Come on, last burpee of the day. Excuse me. Drive all the way up. Strong push, lots of breath. We're doing 8 rounds today, these burpees. It's like running on a treadmill for like 30 minutes. Incredible, right? 3, 2, and 1, that's it. You're done, okay. Woo! Hope you got a little bit of a sweat. We'll take it into our next little circuit, little round. And we're gonna start, I'm gonna switch directions so you got a good angle. We're gonna take a curtsy lunge into a high running man, mountain climber, we got some abdominals. So right foot will stay forward, left foot will step back on a diagonal, and a little turnout of your foot is fine. You'll bend and then straighten, lower and lift, lower and lift. So let's start there. Right foot will stay forward. Nice big breaths. Just 20 seconds, right? 3. Left foot steps back on a diagonal. 2. And then lower and lift, lower and lift. So the back knee doesn't ever actually touch the floor. Drive up through that front leg. Push. About 5 seconds. We'll take it into a high running man in 3, 2, and 1. Right foot stays forward, left foot steps straight back, and then you'll pull into your chest. In, in, in. If you're not in motion now, you are. Let's go. In, in. As fast or as slow as you like. You can really pick up the pace and go at it like ham, or you can take it a little slower. Your body needs some slowness, take it. If your body needs some speed, turn it up. 3 seconds. Mountain climbers in 2, Plant your palms, step back both feet, high plank position, knees into your chest. Faster or slower, take your pace, take your choice. If your wrists ever get tired, you flip on your back, you've got bicycles. Okay, so there's always an option for you to move no matter what. Go. Come on. In. We're in single digits. Good news is you'll flip onto your back in 5 seconds. And we got toe taps in 3, 2, and 1. Flip all the way to your back. Legs go up. Just a straight reach. Take your feet over the tops of your hips. Reach. You don't need to touch your toes. Reach. 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 You should like rename them or something. Reach. 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 Use your exhales. Okay, we're in single digits. We're just gonna hit it from the top. Switch sides though. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back up. This time, left foot's forward. Right leg is back. On a diagonal. Lower and drive. Lower and drive. So back knee lowers to hovers. Press up. Drive. Keep your chest around back, belly in. 5 more seconds. Really work the front leg to push the floor away. 3, 2, and high running man. Left leg stays forward. Line yourself back up more like square again. And then this time, right knee into your chest. In. So get long, spine straight. Lean a little bit forward like you're leaning into it, like you want it real, real bad. Come on. How bad do you want it? How hard are you willing to work for it? Go. 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 Tap back 7 seconds. And we're in a high plank for mountain climbers. In 3, 2, and 1. Plant your palms, step it through. Rock it forward. Mountain climbers or bicycles. Find your motion. Find your breath. Come on, you're in motion now. Go. You can take it across the body if you want to switch it up. Sometimes a switch up can just get you going a little longer. We're in singles. Big push to take it through. 3 seconds and we're on our back. 3, 2, flip it. I'm gonna go hip ups this time. So hands down, legs to the ceiling. You'll lift and then lower them down. Pick them up, set them down. You can use your hand. Pick them up, set them down. Pick them up, set them down. Nice strong breath, lift. And then if you want more, you can lift your head and shoulders. And like real forward, just 5 more seconds left. Back to the top, back to the right side. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it up. Right foot's forward, left foot's back. Work from the front foot. 2, go. Lower, drive out of the front leg. Lower, drive out of the front leg. Big breaths. Lower, drive. 5 seconds. High running man with the right leg forward in 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Right leg's forward. Nice strong reach. Lean forward, belly in. When you're fine motion, go. 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 You're in motion now if you're not already. Come on. Just 20 seconds, big push. In. You're pulling down a big heavy curtain. You really gotta use your mind and your body. Go get what you want. Nothing. Literally nothing stands in your way. You're a freaking miracle. Come on. Go. 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 3 seconds. 3, 2, mountain climber down. Mountain climber bicycle. 3, 2, go. You can switch up your variations, right? So I'm going wide, but you can go cross. You can go forward. Take what you need. Seconds. Come on, you can do this for 3. We're on our backs. We got it. Come on, 2 and 1. Flip. All the way on your backs. We're going leg raises this time. So legs up. Hands underneath your low back. Lower. Keep your low back connected to the floor. Bring it up. You can go one at a time. It's always there for you. More or less. Stay moving for you though. Right? We're not competing. You're working for you. So even when stuff starts to get tired, your head's going, this girl's crazy. That is probably true. It's also true that you have so much strength inside you, and you can most certainly do so much of this. 3, 2, 1, you're up. Bring it up. Left side. Left foot forward, right foot steps back. Drive through that front leg. Drive up, lower, drive, lower. Sometimes our head gets in the way. So notice if it's your head chatting at you, or if it's your body telling you, cut. Listen to your body. Your head can be a little bit of a self-sabotage sometimes. 3, 2, and high running in. Left foot's forward, right foot steps back, square it up. Let's go. Right leg comes in. So left foot's forward, right leg's in motion. Use the arms. Push, push, push. Faster or slower. Big strong breaths. In. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Find your mountain climber. Plant your palms. You guys, such good news. This is it. Last one. In. Big push, 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 push. Last one on this round, so rock it forward. Dive in, come on. We're in single digits. On our backs in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, flip it. Okay, we're gonna take reverse crunches this time. So on your back, stretch your legs long, knees into your chest, little lift of your hips. Stretch them out, bring them in, little lift, out, in, little lift to your hips. Good, and now if you want more than that, little lift to your hips, stretch them up. Out, in, lift. So it's like a little hip lift on top of it. If you want extra, you don't have to take it. 3, 2, and 1. That's it, bring it up. Sit up nice and tall, take a breath. We're almost there. We're gonna hold. Got a nice little hold because they're just good that way. So we're gonna set up for a boat hold. Just 30 seconds, it'll go by really, really quick. As always, give it your best. Let's do this. 3, 2, bring it up. Okay, lift your chest. And you can tabletop the legs or take them down softly. You can even lean back with your chest lifted. If you want a whole bunch, straighten your legs, reach your arms. Stay nice and strong. We're already about 15 seconds in, so about halfway point. Chest up, abs strong, full breaths. Good, single digits are here. So keep your legs strong, keep your chest lifted. Really focus on your breath. And then 3, 2, and 1, you're done. Okay, lay off your side. We're gonna cool it down. What was it? Easy peasy. Right? Okay, so lay on your side, relax your upper body so you stay in a nice straight line. Keep your top leg pretty established with strength, and you'll lower it to hover and then lift it up high. Lower it to hover and lift, hover and lift. Do your best to keep your hips stacked from here. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. So find motion, if you haven't already. Hold your abs in strong. Good, and about 5 seconds, we're gonna take the foot forward and back. In 3, 2, and keep in that hovered position. You'll take the leg all the way out in front and then draw it as far back as it goes. Keep your hips pretty stable though. Draw forward, draw back. Forward and back, and be really, really mindful if the chest goes way forward to get the leg back. Try to keep the chest as stable as you can, right? And then hips as stable as you can. So upper body stays pretty established in strength. Just 3 more. 2, and there it is. Keep the top leg lifted. You'll tap, tap, just like you're drawing rainbows with your feet. So you can tap with your big toe, whatever feels more comfortable, but get a nice little arch there. Up and over to the back, up and over to the front. Lift, up and over, lift, up and over. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and we'll finish it off. Last one, hold it to the back, flex your foot. So to pulse up to the back, to the back, to the back, to the back. to the back, to the front, to the side. Good, squeeze it back and up. Big steady breaths. Let it burn. Got about 5 more seconds here, and we're just gonna switch sides. 3, 2, and 1. All right, flip it to the other side. We'll get the same thing from there. Take your time, take a breath. All is well. Good, okay, top leg's in motion. Lay it out, get comfy. Top leg hovers, and then lifts. Hover, and lift. Establish the strength through your abdominals. Keep your hips stacked. And we're just active recovery. So you're taking a little bit of extra time to slow the body down, slow your heart rate down rather. Hover, 3, 2, and we'll go out to the front and then to the back. Hover, bring it out to the front, and then as far back as you can. Hopefully you don't hit a wall. Out to the front, and as far back as you got. There we go. Out to the front, to the back. Good, in about 5 seconds, we'll set up for those rainbows. 3, 2, and find it. Heel tap, 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 tap. Up and over, draw a nice big arch. Lift. Just 5 seconds, and we'll finish it off to the back in 3, 2. And last one, hold it to the back, flex your foot, start to pulse up, up, up. Pulse it up and back, up, up, up. Hold your abs in strong. Think up and back, back, back. Little diagonal, 5 more seconds. For 3, 2, and 1, we did it. Lay on your back. Or dive into your favorite stretch. Just take a moment here. All right, you might take a little reclined pigeon and figure for the right leg. Just stretch out the hips, especially after that little bit of glute work. And then you'll just switch sides when you're ready. If there's any last little bits of stretching that your body is really calling for, do it. And then once you have done whatever stretches you feel like you need, lay back. Come back to the same moment that you created at the beginning of your practice and come back to your breath. Come back also to your body. And then come back again to lengthening your exhale a little longer than your inhale. Allowing you to efficiently slow your heart rate down. Release tension and stress and anxiety from the body. And bring your body back into its own restful, balanced state of normal. So for as long as you like, rest in your comfortable position and give yourselves a little bit of love as you seal off your practice. It's not easy. It is worth it though. So give yourselves a little love, a little credit for whatever brought you onto your mat. Thank you so much for sweating along with me. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Can't wait to see you guys very, very soon. And thanks again. Have a great rest of your one.